Yo, what is good, YouTube? And today we are back with another stream. And today we are going to be playing. I played this game already, but I decided I want to play it again. It's called What Remains of Edith Finch. And we're going to be playing it, uh, going on this journey. I want to turn the music down. We're going to be going on this journey of what remains of Edith Finch and what happened to her and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. So this is the Finch's family tree. We have Edith. She was born in 1999. She was actually born in the same year as me, actually, chat. Um, we have Milton, who died at 9 years old. Oh my God. So we have Milton, who died at 9 from 1992 to 2003. We have Lewis, who also died pretty young. 1988, 12 plus 10. He died at 22 years old. Dawn, 1968 to 2016. So what? 70 plus 30. So what? It'll be 32 plus 16. So Dawn was 48 when she died. Gus, 1969 to 1982. Oh my God, these people die so early. Gus died at 12 years old because 10 would be 1979, 13 actually. Gregory, 1976 to 1977. What the fuck? So Gregory died at 1 years old. So then we have Walter, 1952 to 2005. So they lived about roughly 50 years. 53, I think to be exact. Sam, she was from 1950 to 1983. She died at 33 years old. Calvin was born in 1950 to 1961, and he died at 11. Oh my God, what's up with them dying so early? Barbara, she was born in 1944 to 1960. She died at 16 years old. Molly, she was born in 1937 and died in 1947 at the age of 10. We have Edie, who was born in 1917 and died in 2010. So she was actually about to be 100 years old. She was 7 years off of being 100. So they lived to be 93. And then Odin uh, was born in 1880 and lived till 1937. So what? That's 20 plus 37. So they lived to 57 years old. It sounds like the Finches have a curse upon them. So I'm going to share the stream chat and then we're going to immediately get into it. But yeah, Chad, a lot of her family died at an early age. So, is this a curse? Will we be uncovering the curse of the Finches, or is it something else? But yeah, that's crazy. What's good, JT? What's good, Drizzy? Let's get it. Let's get it. JT, you know my birthday was yesterday, right? I know you probably didn't know, but I'm telling you now. So happy birthday to me. And oh well, chat. That's another thing. Happy birthday to me too. Yesterday was my birthday. That's why I didn't stream. I wound up taking the day off, the past 2 days off, but we're back. And today we're gonna stream What Remains of Edith Finch Part One, and then we're gonna do Part Two tomorrow. And then on Monday we're gonna completely branch off into a different game. So actually, let's get started.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you,
Happy
and I'm sorry
birthday.
about that.
Thank you, bro.
I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
So let's go on this egregious journey with Edith Finch. And all of her ancestors or siblings died early, as you guys saw. Like her brothers, Milton and Lewis. Her brother Milton died at the age of 9 years old, I'm assuming Lewis is a boy name, so her brother Lewis died at the age of 22. And as you can see by the family tree, most of them died so early. We got um we got Gus, who died at what, the age of 13. We have Gregory, who died at the age of 1. So we're gonna be diving into this story and seeing, what is this? Is this a curse? Is this a family curse? Because it must be, right? How you doing? I'm doing great, bro. How are you, man? Ooh. Oh yeah, let me switch controllers, chat. Give me a second. Okay, let me switch to, okay, single player. Okay, that's how you zoom in.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half of the rooms.
Damn.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent,
Bad. I'm
open
fucking saying.
immediately.
I'm sorry about that, bro. I know the feeling. Can she let go?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Brother Lewis. And her brother Lewis was 22.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
And this isn't more of a, um explore type thing. The story will guide me to where I need to go.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I'm seeing a deer. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, bro. I know the feeling, man.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back.
Also, she inherited the house. Hold on, chat. Okay. She should have
But now I
stayed
have
the
questions
way.
about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
She in a basketball
The
court.
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
This house look creepy.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, that's because everybody was probably dying up in this bitch.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, so we're 17 right now.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Maybe because it probably has been. Let's see. Okay. I'm assuming I have to go over here. Wow, shit. About to be doing all that exploring alone at 17. Yep.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Really? I thought she was scared of the house. Which one is it? You feel like you're home, or are you afraid of the house?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah. Oh shit, I keep pressing the wrong button.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Everything looks untouched.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
This sounds more like a memoir. More of we're reliving a memory.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Ooh, takeout. Oh my god.
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
That's fucked up. Nobody want to do their jobs, huh?
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Okay, so they had a cat named Molly.
lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, I don't think I could come in here yet.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. In the library, though? Really?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Alright.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
So I'm assuming
I
this
think
is
my
Walt.
mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, this was ass. Open up a book, really?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Damn, Milton was like... How old was Milton? Milton was 9, bruh. How did he beat you to
But I
everything?
had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly... I'm assuming... I don't know if Molly was the cat. I think... Yeah, Molly was the cat. She was 1937 to 1947. Okay.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Wait, am I sure this is a cat?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I mean... You did quite literally, honestly.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, Molly was actually a girl. No, she was part of the family. She was born in 1937 to 1947. So she must have had a cat. So they must have named the cat after her. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon,
Oh
but
my
I wanted
God.
to tell somebody
What?
about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Thought about eating a fish. I'll eat the gerbil food.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay. Poor Molly. Yeah, she went to bed without no food.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay. We held back on that. Let's go up in here. Open up.
I kept eating and eating.
The toothpaste. Oh my lord.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I heard a bird.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
The heck?
I
Come
tried
here,
to
bird.
be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Hmm.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Aww. Where'd that bird go? Come here, bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
Did we?
Suddenly, I was an owl.
An owl.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
It's going so fast. I can't control it. Come here, rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Mmm.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? You sure about that?
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit. Come here, mama rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Did you watch the Super Bowl? Yeah, I did.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Nah, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I just watched the halftime performance, but I know who won.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. juicy seals.
Oh, chomp.
I tore
Now
off
she got
the
an
hook.
appetite.
It tasted really good.
Come here, little seal.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm a snake.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I don't like these camera angles.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
So is she like sleepwalking or something?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, no way. We're in Molly's
I got closer and
room.
closer.
Oh my god, chat. Alright, where the fuck am I going? How am I supposed to get up there?
All of my stomach started growling. And
So it's
suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
like what?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I'm kind of lost for words at the story.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I mean, makes sense.
I
Seemed like
spent a
Molly
lot of
was into
time in
cats.
Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Who's
Louis
this?
died a week before we left.
Lewis. Who's Lewis? Lewis. Oh, the 22-year-old brother, her brother.
Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh my God. That's
Her room
crazy.
was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Why she? Wait, hold up. Okay.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay. Built in 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, so he died by what he let.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Hold on, chat. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Oh, let me pull that. Not in the cupboard.
It's hidden in this book.
Okay. I'm seeing Calvin Finch. Looks like he was in the military. Yeah, he looked like a military guy. Milton. Push that.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Oh, so he had a twin? I didn't know that. So Sam and Calvin. Oh, I just peeped. They was both born in 1950. So Calvin died at the age of 11, and Sam died at the age of, what, 33? Oh my God.
And that he never talked about him.
Okay.
I guess my
Command
grandpa
center.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh. So I'm just supposed to rock back and forth? Okay, I didn't realize I could do both feet.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Whoa, you're getting a little high.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh my god.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, 1950 to 1961, at 11 years old.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Damn.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Smaller hands and bellies. Oh, so she's pregnant?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
Hey, yo, Drizzy, it's 3:30 a.m. over here, and it's creepy as fuck. Oh, damn, it's late as hell over there.
She reached.
How you doing, JT? Good, but now I'm sick. How you been, Drizzy?
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Man.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I'm hearing Friday the 13th music, or, Michael Myers.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Bopped his ass.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Can they stop with this music? I'm gonna shut up.
Are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Bitch.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Yeah, like what, bro? I'm tired of hearing it.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Thwack!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I got a crutch and I'm not afraid to whack a bitch. See, I better be careful.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I'm gonna swing the shit.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
You were wonderful.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
So what I'm assuming for that is one of her fans killed her. A group of them did.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I don't know. She was only 16.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep, that's where we're about to go.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Damn.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I would be scared back here by myself. Alright, let's get this key and go to the basement.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, was she hiding somebody down here? What the fuck?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh, Walter went missing. Hold on, let me look at the family tree. So Walter went missing after the whole Barbara situation because he was traumatized of it. So he hid in the basement.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
What shaking? Is it an earthquake?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
So I'm assuming, like I said, Barbara was murdered. Can it just open?
Having a schedule, living for today.
Almost,
I always
my
expected
body
to be
was
dead
overhit and
before
my
long.
mom needed to take me to the hospital. You had a bad fever, got the flu, almost needed to take me to the
But
hospital.
if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Now I just got a fever. Oh Lord.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I would be scared in the house alone too. How the fuck you stayed out there for
It's been
30
a week
years?
now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
So I'm assuming that they were murdered. Is this where he like... Okay, that's where he put his trash. Okay, so let's take a second. So he said Molly and Barbara, so they were murdered. I really want to know how did Molly die. I don't really understand her story, but Barbara's I feel like is more simple to understand. She was a famous girl who got killed by a crazy fan. That's all. That's what I got from it. Or fans plural. Oh man, I didn't mean to hit that again.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah, because he keep thinking about the death of Barbara. Oh, it was a train.
I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
That's why I was shaking, because it's a train coming by.
I appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Okay, he about to conquer his fear. Ooh, have a year left. Oh, he don't know. He just talking.
Week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and pack that up.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I think
I'm
the
sure
snake
my mom
ate her.
was trying to protect me.
I think that was a metaphor. But it could have. Never know. I don't. Hold on. Do we know if Molly went missing? Because if she did go missing, then the snake eating her wouldn't make sense. I don't. Yeah, the universe was waiting to kill that man. Soon as he stepped out, it was like, yeah, you getting clapped, bro. If Molly went missing, which I don't really remember if she did or not, then
maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
As a matter of fact, let's look it up. Fuck it. Let me see. Cause this is eating away at me. Okay, so some people said that she ate food that wasn't meant to be ate. She ate an old carrot. She ate a tube of toothpaste, the berries. She was pretty much eating stuff that wasn't edible. So basically, because of everything she ate that night.
About an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
So how didn't he know that there was a train? How didn't they know it was a train under here?
Or maybe 2.
Yeah, let me stand on the side.
For myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Poor Walt. Nah, I don't know. I think y'all curse was real.
Writing this.
Cause this is absolutely crazy. Y'all have to be cursed.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
I feel like that's fair.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, it feels like the family is just cursed.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I don't know. Seems pretty realistic to me. Oh, it's a shed down there. Hold up. She could walk to the docks. And yeah, I don't know, ma'am. These stories feel real to me.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I don't know, ma'am. Not my family, but I don't know.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
I'm seeing Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Tucker. They died so quickly and so fast. Lucy, 1956 to 1969. I would say that's a good amount of time for an animal. 1985 to 1993. That's, about what? That's 8 years. Charlie, that's a pretty good long time. That's a cat. Tucker, 1988 to 1992, died really quickly. Coco, 1974 to 1979, died really quickly. 1962 to 1970, I would say that's alright, but still kind of quick. Zerpy, 1992 to 1995, that was quick. Lurpy, alright, what's up with all these names? 1950, that's hard to read. I think it says 1963. Furpy, 1988 to 1991. Like, look at Chirpy. Like, they don't live too long. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that one lived for a good amount, and this one was 19. That's only 6 years. Oh, it's over here too. I'm seeing a rabbit, a dog. The dog lasted 4 years. I'm seeing a fish. That's not bad for a fish. A cat, 1978 to 1988. That's not bad. 1982 to 1989. That's kind of short. But I'm not sure of rabbits' lifespans. And Shotzi, 1995 to '09, 2009. That's pretty good. Bailey. Why is this one knocked over? 1959 and 1972. That's not bad either.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
We have Molly, born. Oh my God, Molly died 2 days after her birthday. So why did her mom send her to bed with no dinner? I don't understand. Born December 11th, died December 13th. Calvin, he was born in April, and he died in September. Calvin died at the age of 11. That's really crazy. Sven, June 17th, 1915, and August of 1964. Edith Finch was born in April 8th, 1917, and died December 5th, 2010. Walter, August 26th, 1952, died March 31st, 05. And then Barbara, October 31st, 1944 to she died on her birthday.
I'm sure Odin's one and Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So that's their old house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus Finch was born June 20th, 1969, and he died November 8th, 1982. Sam Finch was born... Oh, these are the twins, I think. April 25th. No, these are not the twins. Oh, wait, these are the twins. Let me make sure. Yeah, Sam and Calvin are the twins. So, Gregory Finch died January 12th, or was born January 12th, 1976, and then died on December 19th of 1977. Only a year old.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
So who's Milton again? Oh my God, Milton was her brother.
so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me...
Okay, so wait, who's her mom? Okay, so I'm assuming her mom is Dawn. I'm assuming her mom is Dawn.
thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, so she is pregnant. Let's avoid the window pane. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Sam, 1950 to 1983. All right, chat. This is going to be the last story we do on for the stream today.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
I hate when not given a direction.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Just take random pics.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Bro, like what?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to
Just
fish.
taking random pics.
how to build a fire.
Since he mad.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Shut up.
Give me a minute to check the map.
And I like, what the fuck? Why do they keep having these cemeteries on the property? No wonder where they'll be haunted on Halloween too, right? I'm assuming you're talking about her death.
Let's see. Was it? It could have been.
All right. Right. I need to start, like, come on. Finding a Fortnite fishes, bruh. Maybe I gotta take a picture of some, I mean... Maybe I'm missing a picture or something. I don't know what, but I'm about to just get off it because I don't. Cause I don't really know what to do. It's just. Cause I don't really know what to do, so. Okay, I'm so sorry, cause it's like. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to figure this out, cause I don't know what I'm taking a picture of. And I just took a picture of mad shit, so. Just come on. Ads are so annoying. Oh wait, no.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Like the
do I
fuck?
have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, she's crying.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Damn. Well, chat. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and save it right there. So, yep, so we have the story of Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, and Walter. So, yeah. With that being said, chat, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.